Three, two, and one. Let's check this out. All right, so I hope you guys get the notification for this. I'm going to give you guys a little bit, but we're going to jump into the daily game loop and start discussing Marvel Future Fight instead of Marvel Future Revolution like we did yesterday. I'm going to try to do a update on streaming platforms and stuff like that, so that way you guys know exactly what time I plan on streaming and stuff like that, but I just haven't come up with a schedule yet. So these are going to be off the cuff till then, and they'll be dropped in the recordings. I'm going to say this once in the beginning of this video, that way if you're jumping in right now you'll see it. If you haven't, make sure that you make that comment on that video I spoke about, so that way you can be entered for this giveaway that we're going to do. Let me log here. Here's my channel. There we go. All right. So at this point, we've just basically completed our weekly event, I guess, for Marvel Future Fight. We're at the end. Here goes the thing about being at the end inside Marvel Future Fight versus being inside Marvel Future Revolution, is that the question about rewards and things like that you have from the end result of game modes, do they feel more rewarding than they do inside Marvel Future Revolution? Cynic Alex brought this up, and I really enjoyed his perspective on it, because he listed it as one of his main reasons for why he was quitting, or toning down his level of involvement with Marvel Future Revolution and Seven Deadly Sins. I think it applies less to Seven Deadly Sins as much as it applies to Marvel Future Fight, but the conversation specifically revolved around time investment and feeling like your time investment was being rewarded. Like, did the developers in those games respect your time? Inside Marvel Future Fight, I feel like your time is always respected. I never really feel like your time is disrespected in this game. So like, I 100% play Marvel Future Fight and always look at it, and I find myself enthused about playing the game because my investment is always there. Even just if I looked at it from a cash perspective, like the shop, there is always a 1-to-1 inside of the game, meaning there's a 1-to-1 being put out. So like, my dollar is equal to my dollar, and I feel like I'm constantly getting that. So it's like one of those weird things, right? Like, for instance, we've got the all check-in monthly check-in rewards right here, and you can see they're throwing 150,000 gold at us. That's a pretty decent reward in terms of in-game costs, and you can look at the rewards across the game space, where I'm like, we're getting premium biometric tokens right here, a hero chest that's 3 to 6, so I'm gonna get a hero that's there. If I'm a new player, it's a brand new hero. If I get biometrics because I already have a hero, it's a guaranteed thing there. Across the board we can see gold rewards. We're even getting crystals. Like, one of the main complaints inside Marvel Future Fight is crystal rewards versus on a daily basis. Everybody wants Netmarble to increase them, but I don't think they take into account how many crystal rewards they get across the month in other ways, and how those pan out inside here. So even at the end, we're getting a rank up ticket. That's an advancement ticket. It's not a mega rank up ticket, so you do have to get your character at the very least to that level 70 minimum, I think it is. Level 60, so that way you can rank that character up. But it is what it is. So we got this 150,000. Let's jump inside the game. This biometric, $20 biometric. I want you guys to pay attention for the biometric cost, because we know we got Hyperion and the Phoenix Force guys coming out next month, and if you look, Hyperion is sitting right here as an exclusive character. So it's one of those things that kind of sucks. You can get Hyperion in other ways, so you're not literally, what's up Panda, how you doing? So you're not limited to getting Hyperion specifically through the exclusive rewards. But the problem is that you're still gonna need, you're gonna have to pay one way or another for Hyperion, right? So like, let's look at this, for instance, right? So if I don't pay for those exclusive BIOS for Hyperion, then I have to go inside my shop and convert those, meaning I'm going to basically go inside here to craft, I believe it is, and then universal biometrics. And so I can most likely get him from here, right? There's the super success rate is really low, but I could probably get him from here if I did it, right? Like I can go 10 inside here for 50 and I can convert these. Let's see if I even get one. I don't know why they stopped the ability for us to skip these. Nah, so I don't get him there. Will I get him? Will I get him? I don't know how that's a jackpot. Singularity. He's not really a jackpot level character. I don't consider her a jackpot level character. Nah, so not getting him, but you can do that, but it's gonna be difficult. So you can find ways to get bios for him that's not limited to there. I just don't feel like it's gonna be one of those methods that is gonna really be appealing to a big player base to get him. I think I forgot to do this shite. Yeah, I did forget to do this. Let's max that out and convert some of these. So this is about what I do daily on a daily play loop. I'm gonna do battle world so that way it gives people time. Oh, you got a 6-star character selector and you don't know who to choose. Who's in that 6-star character selector? That's your real question. Is who's available for you to pull from inside that 6-star selector. I can show you the characters right now, so that way, like, if you can tell me what characters are in there and what characters interest you, Panda, I can show you which characters you probably want to choose from inside there. But I can't remember who's available inside the 6-star selector that they did for new players. I don't think I have any selectors inside here either. No, I don't have any selectors. Yeah, write down in the comment section, Panda, who it is, and that way I can tell you what characters you probably should select. So Battle World is the event that's going on right now, and this is probably I think this is probably the most terrible Battle World, because if you go the route of Katie, and you're looking at her characters, then you're looking at female characters. You're required to play with Katie. I don't know anybody that's necessarily, I mean, I don't really see the point of leveling her up to 70. But then you look at the characters that are available in here for her, and of the female characters, you probably stand a better chance with these characters for her, because I would probably run with Katie, Scarlet. This is a hard one to determine. And I would probably say like Hyper Giant, Super Giant, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Super Giant is probably one of the better ones inside there, but the female character pool is pretty thin, especially when you're talking about having them go all out war inside there. Like it's super thin. So like Sharon Rogers is like a DPS tank, but I don't know if I would run Sharon Rogers inside this where she's gonna jump in. So like it's really weird. I'd probably run Luna Snow, but Luna Snow can't take a hit for shit. I think Captain Marvel and Jean are going to be defaults. You want to put Katie back at the end. I think I'll lead with Captain Marvel inside here. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way I go. So I would go probably something like this. Do I have any other female characters that could be tier 3'd that you might want to put inside there if you have them? Obviously, Black Widow would be one of those characters. Yeah, Black Widow. Black Widow. That's about it. I think of all the characters left inside here, probably Black Widow. That's all I would do for that one. I don't really see any other characters. There's not a lot of standouts. They really should at this point have leveled up. They should have leveled up Hela and given her a T3. It's kind of sad to me that at this point she still hasn't. Crescent is a decent enough character, but I wouldn't put her in any kind of gameplay. But nah, yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Let's Battle World this up. Oh, but let me show you the other battle world option. So you could go on the White Fox route, which is the speed character route, but that one's going to be open to male characters as well. So you have a little bit more wiggle room inside there because it's male characters as well. So speed, White Fox is one that's needed. She's a good T3 for support, but she's not a really good damage dealer. So you're not really using her for that. So I would specifically probably go, like you can see of the top 3 speed characters, you're pretty limited in choice options inside here. Corvus Glaive is going to probably be one of those characters you want to put inside there, especially since, hey Dave, you made it this time. Corvus Glaive is going to probably be one of those characters that you definitely want to jump inside here because he's pretty damn decent. Not to mention he has the annoying revive. I haven't maxed out my Falcon yet and T3'd him. I've been on the fence about it. He's a good character though, so if you're going this route for the speed, definitely want to put Cap inside, Cap Sam Wilson inside there. Hey man, you never know. There's a reason for you to maybe jump in. Like I liken do I like it more than Marvel Future Revolution? So I think they're 2 different games. And what I mean by that is, like, you'll see if you stick around and watch the videos, Marvel Future Revolution is largely just, you know, it's multiplayer. So you're relying on a lot of multiplayer stuff. But Marvel Future Fight is really standalone PvE content focused mostly. Like they have, you know, PvP modes, but if I had to say which one that I think is a better investment in time, truthfully, I would say Marvel Future Fight. Like I said, I think that's mostly coming down to like the 1-to-1, meaning that, you know, like what you get out of Marvel Future Fight in terms of rewards, in terms of replayability, in terms of game loop is more rewarding in this game. When they ask you to complete a game mode, the rewards aren't random base. So like, for instance, I do the weekly run videos where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna collect my rewards at the end. And the sad part about collecting rewards at the end is that, like, they'll give me core boxes, right? Like, so core boxes are like a reward for the weekly play inside Marvel Future Revolution for doing PvP content that takes a while, right? But I do that, and the reward that I get on that is completely RNG, because even if they give me 10 boxes that have 3-star cores inside of it, these materials, in order to level those up, is complete RNG. So it's kind of weird, right? Because you don't really want to do that. So like, this is one of the PvP modes, right, for instance, and the reward automatically for competing inside, let me see if I go back inside here. So I automatically are going to get rewards from here, right? And you can see what the rewards are. If I finish in the top, you know, 100 players, 200 players or so, I think it is, I'm going to get CCF, which is guaranteed. It's a material that is needed for me to level up T3 characters. Even if I don't get the CCF and I finish in the top percentile from here, I'm getting Titan component packs, which is another required material. There's no random RNG about this. The reward is the reward. If I go inside Marvel Future Revolution and I compete inside theirs, I might not get nothing, because even though I got 10 boxes, a 3-star core is not, it doesn't really mean anything to me. So it's one of those weird, tricky situations. Like, I feel like Marvel Future Revolution is a lot more play to win than Marvel Future Fight, and I'll show you why I say that too. Let's run through these and I'll jump into that. But yeah, guys, feel free to drop your questions inside there. I'm gonna run this one. Yeah, we're gonna pop out somebody though. Let's pop out Luna and put it in a minute. So you'll get to see, this is like some of the PvP. This is a PvP event though. This is Battle World, and it's pretty much 5-on-5. You pick 5 characters and you fight another team of 5 characters. This is something I feel like, you know, Marvel Future Revolution could benefit from, because it's a really good game mode. I feel like Marvel Future Fight should make this a staple game mode, but it feels nice that it's an event too. So it's weird, because the rewards that typically come with Battle World are pretty decent in my opinion. So I don't know. So I got my, oh shit, I meant to put my White Fox in the back. Well, she'll die really quickly. I'm surprised my Quicksilver died that quick. Oh shit, I'm in a world of hurt. I'm in a world of hurt now. His Quicksilver's strong. I think both games, X Factor, by the way, I think both of them are pretty good games. Like, I don't want to shit on either one of them. That's unnecessarily. Like, they're both with their flaws. So, you know, it's not like it's just one is good and the other one isn't. They both have their flaws. That's what I'll say. Marvel Future Fight, yeah, you can play that completely free to play. Like, I mean, that's the funny part about Marvel Future Fight by comparison to Marvel Future Revolution. Marvel Future Revolution, you're fighting to kind of stick with a meta group and the top people inside of your class, and the only way to do that inside Marvel Future Revolution is legitimately for you to pay. Inside Marvel Future Fight, you can 100% say that you can completely play as a 100% free-to-play player and catch up your account, so that way you're competitive with yourself and able to complete top in-game modes inside, you know, across the board, free to play. Like, Beast Mode Gaming has done it. Cynic Alec has done it. Forgo Nation has done it. Godzillanator has done it. So all of these popular YouTubers from Marvel Future Fight, I'm not a popular YouTuber from Marvel Future Fight, and most of my content centers around Marvel Future Revolution right now, but I'm going to be bringing you guys this. They have shown you can 100% free to play Marvel Future Fight and get a nice competitive account, mostly because the rewards for Marvel Future Fight, they're very generous. I'm just gonna be 100% honest. They're really generous rewards. Like, they'll give you rewards inside this game to get you a character that's like top tier in-game level in a matter of months, and I'll show you something inside there too. Thanks, X Factor. I'll show you something as well that's really funny inside here after we finish the gameplay, because here goes the main complaint that I think people have with Marvel Future Fight is that the daily crystal rewards aren't there. So I think at daily, the best you can get is like 25 crystals a day. So if you take that over the span of, like, you know, 30 days, a lot of people complain that's not a lot. For me, I think that's a good amount of crystals in order to get you invested in playing the game. Like, you know, that's 750 crystals basically a month that you're getting. So at that rate, you're pretty much waiting for about two months where you can probably purchase, like a month and a half really, where you can purchase like a uniform to get ahead. And so in that regard, I definitely feel like it's 100% free to play. Like, I think it's hard to argue whether or not this game is free to play. Like, inside Marvel Future Revolution, you could free to play, but as long as you understand that you're going to get your ass spanked inside Dimension Duel every day, you're going to get your ass spanked inside Omega War every day, you are going to be operating behind the power curve in terms of trying to keep up with the blitzes, because like I know people that are free to play inside Marvel Future Revolution and they are like 500,000, they can't even complete the storyline for Dormammu. So it's kind of weird like that, but you know, it is what it is. You know, you choose some. Not to mention, like I said, one of my things that I really enjoy about Marvel Future Fight more than I enjoy about Marvel Future Revolution is my ability to play content without having to worry about other people. You know, nobody else is a factor in my daily gameplay loop. So if you were here yesterday, for instance, I was waiting on people to be able to load into Raid. I was waiting on people to be able to load into Omega War. I was waiting on people to be able to load into Blitz. Marvel Future Fight, I don't care. I ain't got to wait on you at all. It's just me playing content and having fun. Now, I will say this, there's a lot more things to do because Marvel Future Fight has been developed over the course of like 5 years versus where we're at right now and inside Marvel Future Revolution. One of the other things that I think people are pissed off with Marvel Future Revolution is everybody, if you notice, the conversation has been around the release of magic. So you know, they kind of did themselves wrong by telling us that we were going to get magic. That was almost like, you know, a month and a half ago. They also said we were going to get invasion mode inside September. We didn't get it. They gave us the blitz instead, and you know, that wasn't even within the month that they said it was. So here we are, October 13th is when we're finally looking like we're going to get the invasion mode for Thanos, and then we still have no clue when we're going to get magic. Personally, I'm not really hyped about magic, so she's not a real big reason to, you know, for me to get hyped about for her release. And I don't feel like she's the kind of the caliber of character that is going to get people who haven't been playing the game to come back into the game. I think that was a big major misstep by releasing her. It was similar to like Marvel's Avengers foregoing Black Panther getting released, although they did that for respectful decisions, and then releasing Kate Bishop. Like, who the hell cares about Kate Bishop? You know what I mean? Like, that was like, it wasn't going to help your game in any way by releasing Kate Bishop inside there. So it's one of those weird things, right? Like, is Magic going to bring back players in droves that are feeling like that game has nothing to do for them? I doubt it. Like, I doubt it. Especially the more people see what the investment is for Marvel Future Revolution in terms of building up one character. Conversion kits are not, because now I've already made my case against the conversion kits inside Marvel Future Revolution. Just weird. I really think it's weird. Let's see. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to do very well this battle reward period. I did better than the last battle reward period in this one, but as an event, this is pretty decent. I like participating in Battle World, because I know I'm going to get something at the end. And that's the difference that I think. Like I said, I agreed with Cynic Alex when he said it. The rewards for this game are way more rewarding than what it would be if you were playing Marvel Future Revolution. They just are. It really is. So it's just weird. I don't know. We only got 2 more of these battles left. I'm not doing so well. I didn't think I was going to do so hot in this mode anyway, so it's okay. Like, I did not think I was going to do well. I don't have a lot of speed characters, and I don't really invest in speed characters in this game, mostly because like most of the characters that they have in speed just aren't my thing. Like Spider-Man, I would love to level up, but he's kind of weak in this game. So yeah, him and Wolverine are like weird characters. It's like they keep dropping uniforms for them, but they never drop us enough to be like, yo, we got you, bro. We're gonna give you a good one. So I expected defeats in Battle World. Now, if you were here for last season, I was wiping the floor inside Battle World, and I actually got pretty damn good rewards, which kind of made me happy anyways. But all right, one more battle, and then we can jump into the live stream of the daily play loop grind inside here. I'm happy to bring this content to you guys because I think there is a large segment of the community that is playing Marvel Future Revolution and becoming, you know what, I guess a little bit upset with the path that is going on right now. And this at least gives you a chance to spotlight another game that's available to you on the mobile platform that you could be playing. And if you're already playing it, then great as well. But yo, my man is using Daredevil. He just wrecked me. No, I beat him. Oh shit. So we going Corvus on Corvus. All right, cool. I think his Corvus is gonna wreck mine. Let's see what happens here. All right, I lost. I kind of knew I was gonna lose. But there we go. So that's all of those events, right? But like I said, you can see inside here, like getting Corvus, getting these rewards are going to be rewarding no matter what. So I'm ranked 824. That means I'm in the top 3.72%. So I'm like in between 0 and 9%. So at this rate right now, I'm going to get 100 Titan component packs for what amounted to about 10 minutes of game time. Like, it's rewarding no matter how you look at it. So we're going to jump into the gameplay loop now anyways. So I want to show you guys some of the store options inside here that let you know about this game. I am VIP 14 inside this game, so I have clearly purchased things inside this game. On a daily basis, what I get for that is I'm getting 250 tokens inside the biometric shop. I'm getting clear tickets. I'm receiving 4 biometrics every login. I get a free chest every 12 hours. Tagged out characters recover 40% HP. I get a cooldown timer that's a negative 11 hours. Increase my team up duration to 23 seconds. I have autoplay plus, which is the primary reason to have to increase your VIP level, but you only need to be at VIP level 2 for that. I get 1,000 support tokens. That's neither here nor there. I get 4 hidden tickets. Those are pretty good. I get to reuse 3 characters inside the Shadowland, which is a great mode. I'll do a separate playthrough stream video for that probably around Wednesday. I might do it Tuesday. We'll see. Timeline battle, I'm getting 90 plus glory tokens. This leaves me to be an overfull on tokens quite a bit, which means I can cash in for more rewards, so it's pretty damn good. The world boss cost is reduced by 10%, and I acquire XP when I use instant clear. Most of those rewards you can get at the lower end, right? I've been playing this game for 4 or 5 years, and I'm going to go into the store and I'm going to show you the one thing that I purchase, because I don't purchase anything in this game. Like, I'll be honest with you, most of the things I purchase in this game, it's the exact same thing over and over again, and I never really have to go away from those things at all. Like, it just is what it is. So I usually purchase the Tony Stark stash. This stash right here guarantees you 75 crystals, 200 crystals immediately. You get 75 crystals daily, and guess what? That's literally $4 in this game. A $4 purchase is netting you 75 crystals times 30. That's 2,250 crystals plus the 200, so you're getting 2,450, but roughly 2,500 crystals from this pack for $4. If you've played Marvel Future Revolution, I hope that's understandable and relatable to you in some way, because to get 2,500 crystals inside Marvel Future Revolution, you're basically paying like $30 or something like that, right? And you're not even getting that, but like that's a lot. So I usually purchase this one, and then where's the other one? Here we go. And then I usually purchase this shield support. The shield support gives me 300 crystals immediately, and then you're getting some bonus rewards across some of the game modes that we're going to play through, and you're getting better contribution rewards, and then you get character XP, not to mention the autoplay plus. But mostly the reason for this purchase is the inventory slot expansion, because you do run into a problem inside this game with inventory space consistently. It is what it is, right? Other than that, I literally don't purchase anything in this game. There was a sale that happened in November of last year, where it was like the 365 day pack that they made, and it was like the 350, it was like 365 days, and you basically got 15 crystals every day. So at this moment in this game, I'm netting nearly 100 crystals a day. That is putting me in a position where I legitimately don't have to pay for anything. Like, I'm not kidding you. I don't have, like, I'm between those purchases and making those monthly purchases, so that's like $4 and where is it at? $4 and $10. So I'm roughly paying about $15 a month to play this game. That's roughly the equivalency of me jumping inside WoW and paying the $10 a month or whatever, or, you know, some of these other MMOs that have a monthly subscription cost, which I've never been against. I always thought that they were pretty good in terms of that. Like, you know, I think they're rewarding when you play a game and you jump in and they just have that monthly cost and you're getting all those rewards. Now, I could purchase any one of these lot of rewards. Like, at one point I was purchasing this pack, so I won't even lie about it. It's $30, but you're able to acquire 300 crystals, and then you're able to get a tier 2 character free, every 14 days, which is awesome. It's ridiculously awesome because it's from these exclusive character pools too. So like for instance, I could play for 14 days purchasing this pack, and I could get me a whole hero at level 2. I could get me a whole Hyperion at level 2. That's ridiculous. 84 days, meaning I would have to purchase this pack for 2 months, so it would be $60, and I would get over the course of 2 months I would get 600 crystals, the daily biometrics for characters, and then I would get, what was that, it's 3 14-day check-ins, so it would roughly work out to 3 characters at tier 2 and 1 character at tier 3. That's insane. That's good. That's good value. Trust me. In this game, that's good value. It'd be good value inside Marvel Future Revolution. And then they even added this inside here, which was ridiculous. I haven't purchased it at all yet because it's just something that I don't need because of the characters that are available in the pool. But if you looked at the characters that are there for a new player to be able to pay $20 and get any one of their characters up to tier 3 immediately, that's pretty damn good. Now, I would suggest that if you did purchase this pack, you stick away from some of the characters in here, because like Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, even Spider-Man, looking at, you know, Ant-Man, Black Panther, these are characters that are relatively easy to acquire, and you don't really need that. I would probably go with somebody like Cyclops, you also don't need, or Sharon Rogers, or Captain Marvel, and get those characters up to tier 3. But your Thor, your Iron Man, Cap, they're going to be really easy for you to level up. I think, matter of fact, you get one of those characters from just playing through the story. So really good, because it's even going for tier 2. So it's the dollar to dollar value in here is just good. Thanks, Lakshay. It is the daily loop, right? I don't know what to call this thing, but the daily loop with them. So I think in all, in my opinion, that, you know, Marvel Future Fight is just a little bit more rewarding, in my opinion, than Marvel Future Revolution. Like, one of the things I hate the most is that I can put in so much time into playing Omega War, and then the end reward for me at the end of the week is a random thing. Like, I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what I'm getting. Like, I legitimately have none. This is another event period kind of thing inside here. I'll show it to you guys because it's not bad. It's not great either, but it's not bad. Where every day they have a world event, and you basically get to play. I think it's like what is it? It happens 2 times a day, and it's set heroes that are taken from the top tier heroes in the game, the top custom build inside the game, and you can play those characters so that way you can get points and rewards. So like, I'll show you exactly what I mean from this, because it's really easy, quick play, and this is cool because everybody has access to it. So it'll show you, like, you know, it's almost like a preview for you guys to be like, hey, I like this character a lot, I don't like this character. I think, who's gonna be my lead? Jesus, neither one of them have good leaderships on them. Oh well, I'm going to play a store anyway, so it doesn't really make me a difference. But the event ends, and you can see the remaining entries inside here, and there's going to be rewards that are available. I'll show you them at the end, so that way you can see what I mean. But this event asks me to just play. Doesn't ask me for anything great. Doesn't ask me for anything substantial. It just asks me to play this event, and you're going to see at the end, when I show you, the rewards are actually pretty decent. I will admit, I don't really play this event that much. Like, as a veteran player in this game, only time I really play this event, if I'm being honest, is when I play this event when there's the Cosmic Core events that come out there. Like, there's some events that reward you for playing the game modes more, and the more game modes you play, you'll get more rewards basically from that. And I'll play it during that time. Now, this game mode is really simple. All you really have to do is stay out of the circles, that these right there that fall on the floor. Try not to get hit, and do as much damage to the enemies as possible. I'm interested to see how somebody's in-game Thor made it into the world event boss. It's kind of weird. Yo, Lakshay, are you still playing Marvel Future Fight, or are you just playing 7 Deadly Sins or something like that? Okay, there we go. So I'm literally at like 1,000,000 points or some shit like that right now. I don't really Hear what the point numbers are. Let's see. Thor crack some skulls open. Like, my personal opinion, I would love for them to just do Marvel Future Fight 2.0, or legitimately just change the damn camera in here. Add a camera effect inside this game where we can rotate around these characters the same way we do inside Marvel Future Fight or Marvel Future Revolution, so that way I can see these 3D models at different angles and stuff like that. And yo, I feel like this game would rock, because the costume models inside this game, they're already pretty dope. Like, straight up, the costume models on most of the characters, especially in the past 2 years, they have been some seriously good costume models. I mean, you could play as Fat Thor in this goddamn game. I don't know why you would want to, but you could play as Fat Thor. Like, I'm not sure why they didn't release Thor inside Marvel Future Revolution as a playable character. It was like, I was like, huh? I mean, I get it. You're not going to be able to release Thor with Storm, but Jesus. Like, I think there could have been better X-Men. I think that they could have chosen to release than Storm. Like, you know, I love Storm. She's definitely waifu. She looks beautiful as hell in the game. But I think there would have probably been better characters in terms of what people would have wanted to play with overall than Storm. Like, you see Storm right here. So you can see right inside here, right? I'm gonna skip these rewards, and you basically see what I'm getting here. Like, these rewards basically acquire agent kits and then agent tokens, and then you can see I'm getting chests right here, right? So so I'm gonna leave this mode right here, and basically getting those rewards is gonna allow me to level up my agent rank. So like, if I go over here and I'm looking at my agent inside here, I can see what my agent level is. So I'm sitting at 209. I don't really run this mode that much, and you can kind of see inside here I've gotten all these agent badges. Those go to increasing my rank inside here. I use these agent tokens, and now I can see immediate progress, right? That's just the way it works. If I wanted to use any of these items, then I could use those items as well to increase my agent level. My agent level gives me stats that, you know, accrue as well. So like, for instance, I've got a lot of stats accrued into item acquisition chance and gold acquisition to raise those rates. So it's just a good thing. Like, I can immediately see rewards inside here. The boxes are here, right? So I'm not going to collect these boxes because I want you to see the rewards that you potentially stand to get. So I'll collect these, for instance. Wow. All right, let me see what. Go back into the agent pool real quick. Oh no. Inbox. Inbox me. Oh, so you can see some of the rewards that I'm going to get right here that I collect daily. So for instance, I got 4 Punisher bios, 195 clear tickets, Gwenpool, Essence of Dimension, agent tokens. All of this stuff is basically from just me logging in for the game. I didn't pay for these. Well, no, I did. I'm lying. I did pay for the token, the daily token. So the 15 bucks that I'm invested inside there. But I didn't really pay for anything, if you want to look at it that way, right? It just was what it was. So now I can go back inside the agent level right here. We can go inside here and I can basically use these, max those out. Will this be enough? Nope. Damn it. You're not enough, bro. He said you're not enough. All right. So I'm not enough yet to hit level 49 for my badge. All right. So let's jump into the loop. Easy enough to click on this icon down here at the bottom, and you immediately can see all of the daily activities, and you can edit this as well. So that way you can say what you do and what you don't want to do on a daily basis, for instance, right? Like, if there's events and modes in here that I'm like, I really don't want to play those, then I can just remove them from my daily loop and not play. There are a couple of things that I think that you're literally like, you need to be playing. If you're not playing them, then you're hindering probably your gameplay. And I'll point those things out. World Boss is a must. This is like participating inside Marvel Future Revolution's raid mode every day. You should be participating in this. That's the bottom line, right? Co-op play. The rewards that are available to you in co-op play 100% need to be playing this reward. It's rewarding in terms of gold. It's rewarding in terms of all sorts of materials throughout the game, right? Danger Room. This is a fun mode. I don't think there's a mode inside Marvel Future Revolution that's kind of akin to it, but it's a fun mode. You should be playing this game mode. It's actually a good mode. Squad Battle is giving you some tier 3 material. Bro, yeah, that's what we were doing yesterday, Dave. Like, if you got questions about Marvel Future Revolution, ask about Marvel Future Revolution. You got questions about Marvel Future Fight, ask about. This is just time for you guys to just shoot the shit with me while I play through this daily loop. So if you got questions about either game, go ahead and shoot the questions inside here. If there's questions about another game, ask me about those. I'll shoot the shit. It's just shoot. You guys are just here shooting shit while I play this. So Squad Battle, and just go ahead and write it inside the comments. I can see it there. Squad Battle. It's another mode that you should be playing. The rewards from there daily. Timeline Battle. This is a good mode because you should be playing it on autoplay at the very bare minimum every day. This is similar to jumping inside dimension duels, right? You should be playing this every day. Now, your level of investment and involvement in it might change depending on whether or not you like PvP or you dislike PvP. I'm not a huge fan of PvP in games in general, because if I start playing PvP, then I just feel like I should be going to play, you know, Battlefield or COD or something like that. So jump inside there. Again, ask me the question, Dave. Don't worry about it. It's a bundle inside the inside Marvel Future Revolution. Don't worry, I got that game up as well. So like I told the guys yesterday on the stream, I usually have Marvel Future Revolution and Marvel Future Fight running at the same time. So I'm usually playing both of them at once. Alliance Battle is something that you want to be competing on a fairly daily basis as well. Yo, what's up, Finbar? I hope you still creating that content, young man. So let's take a look real quick. The rest of these game modes up here, Legendary Battle is something that you should be completing, and then Dimension Mission you should be completing. The other things right here that are listed, these all come from epic quest events, and this is where I felt would be a total waste of money to buy the Widow Marvel Gear Pack for $45 just for pure looks. That's funny, Dave. So I ain't gonna be in your purse pockets, so I'm not gonna tell you what you should spend your money on like that. But if you wanted my opinion, those packs, if you let me pull up my Doctor Strange, the Doctor Strange, so that way you can see it, just so you know. Like I said, I do play both games at the same time. Like, they're up, bro. Like, they're up. So yeah, those bundles are weird inside the shop. Like, legitimately, if you're talking about the Marvel movie packs and stuff like that, bear in mind that you are 100% buying those packs just for the looks. Like, I'm being honest with you, they are worthless in terms of, so like, hold on, okay, I got it up now. Like, if I go to the shop, for instance, and you're talking about like these costume bundles right here, the in-game studio costume bundle, if you look at what's coming inside this pack, yeah, bro, you are paying for just the look. That's $50 that you are paying for just the look. As long as you're comfortable with that and your purse strings, you know, rock like that, have at it, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. So like, for instance, who was it that I did that for? Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man, bro. Like, if you look at Spider-Man inside here, where's my Spider-Man? There we go. So if you look at Spider-Man inside here, I literally did this where I was talking about it, right? And I was like, hey, dude, this look for Spider-Man was one of my favorite looks, like, throughout the entirety of his run before they got to Miles Morales and they did his electric suit and stuff like that. And I love the look of this. straight up, truthfully, I love the look of it, and I purchased it on pure looks. I'm not using it as my main costume in game. I just purchased it just because of the look. I have no intentions of leveling up. Yeah, I don't, to be honest with you. Let me log in as her, matter of fact. Where is it at? Where's she at? Yeah, I've got Widow. This is how my Widow looks right now. Like, them cheeks though, bro. Like, them cheeks, son. Like, when she's running in game, it is funny as heck to see her running, because her yams are just all out when she's running. Like, she is all caked up in this thing. So it's but hold on one second. So like, if I pull up her thing right here, yeah, here goes her Marvel Avengers costume, right? And you look at that costume, I can see why you like it, bro. Like, I ain't gonna hate on you. I wouldn't hate on you at all for purchasing that. Like, if that's a look that you like and you really like the look and your purse strings can afford that, then have at it. Like, it's not a waste at that point. If it's something that makes you feel like you're gonna come back to the game, and she definitely got them assets. They spent a lot of time on them assets. I don't even think Storm and Captain Marvel got that much time on them assets, because like, I play those characters, and for some reason when I feel so wrong talking about this, but when she was running around on a map, it was something different. It was definitely something different. I'm gonna say that. I'll say that much. It was she was definitely different with that. But anyway, yeah. So if that's who you enjoy, bro, have at it. Like, I'm not gonna hate on you for purchasing that. Like, that's the one thing that's, you know, always center to all these mobile games, right? Is like, you jump in there and that's how they hook you, right? It's like, I don't mind that they charging you premium prices for costumes and things like that, right? But here was a thing inside, like, Marvel Future Revolution, right? Like, you purchase that costume inside there, right? Inside Marvel Future Revolution, it's gonna cost you $50, right, Dave? So because you bring that up, I'm gonna bring this up for you so that way you can see this. Where are we at with? Do I have? She's a speed character inside Marvel Future Fight, right? And I don't have her ranked up to. I don't have her ranked up to tier 3 yet. I got a level 70. She's all there, right? Here goes her in-game costume for comparison sakes for you, right? So she's definitely got way more of a Scarlett Johansson kind of look inside here, inside Marvel Future Fight. She's definitely, you know, in that short 5-foot range, like Scarlett Jo is, but you can still see the assets are there, right? They're still caked up though, right? You know what I mean? Like, she definitely hollering at you. Now, she has a number of different looks. Like, she had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 looks that she's got. I didn't realize she had that many damn costumes inside Marvel Future Fight. But anyways, here goes the point that I want to make to you, Dave, is that inside a game like Marvel Future Fight, I'm trying to find one that I don't have for her ass. It's so weird, because I think I bought every costume. I know, right? She looking good. She looking crimped up inside here. Oh, I never purchased this costume for her. Huh? I thought I purchased this costume for her. I'll have to get around to purchasing it. No, you know what? Let me just purchase it right now. That one's so, like, for instance, in this game, some of the costumes that they have inside here are specifically just geared around, you know, like gold inside game. Once costumes get too old, they just rotate them over to costing you gold, and it's just that simple, right? So you can see all her different looks. She's still caked up in this one, right? She's still caked up in this one too. Jesus Christ, I forgot about that. And that's her the Avengers costume that she has there. This one didn't look like ScarJo that much, right? But I can go up and down this list for various costumes that she has, and you can see how much money I spent on these costumes, right? Like, this one definitely looks more like ScarJo, right? You got her this is the team suit from Endgame, right? Yep, skins for gold, bro. Like, even this one was a free giveaway skin. It's the Avengers 3099 skin, and this is like, you get this skin from just basically completing the story. And then you can see all her different ones. This was just from her Black Widow set that she had inside there. So I guess I own all her goddamn costumes. I didn't realize that. Let me go into the uniform shop though. So inside the recommended uniforms, inside the uniform shop, you can see what the cost on it. The reason why I want to show it to you, right, is you can see the cost on the uniform. So at release, the costumes usually cost you about 1,750 crystals. That's straight up $17 pretty much. Like in this game, 100 crystals is pretty much equal to $1. So it's 1,700 crystals, but normally upon release, those crystals are at a discounted price. So they're like 40% off. So typically that costume is gonna cost you like 1,250 crystals. So you can kind of see the difference, you know what I mean? Like it's weird. It is a grindy game. I'm not gonna lie to you, David. It is grindy. It is grindy as hell. Like yeah, it's grindy. It is. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's grindy. I was trying to decide in my head whether it was more or less grindy than Marvel Future Revolution, but kind of hard to say. I wouldn't say that it's more or less grindy than that one, but you can see what I'm saying in terms of costumes, right? Like there's a number of costumes that are released for characters inside here, and that's my large problem going forward with a game like Marvel Future Revolution, because if they're trying to dime you out at $50 a pop for costumes, or $1,000 per costume, or tens of $1,000s per costume, and they're doing some of their own creations as well as, you know, creations from movie looks and stuff like that, you're gonna end up with characters like Black Widow that's gonna have, you know, 30-40 different looks, and they're gonna, over the life of the game, that's 30 or 40 different looks that you paid for. That's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be really expensive. So let's take a look at some of the game modes inside here. One of the game modes I always try to jump into right away is Danger Room. So you can see the rewards from last week, right? This is where I placed last week, or who the top 3 players were. I don't really invest in terms of getting rewards inside here. Like I just play the mode because it's fun, and that should let you know something, right? I legitimately don't really play this mode for the rewards. I legitimately play this mode because it's fun. Straight up honest to you. So like you can see though, the rewards inside here are Danger Room characters. They're X-Men characters, so you get X-Men bios inside the Danger Room, right? Makes sense. The only one that was weird was they put Abomination inside the Danger Room. Nobody understood why the hell they made that decision. It was pretty stupid. But like Hope Summers, Dave, if you think Black Widow is caked up, I'm gonna show you her character model in a minute. But you think yeah, if you think she's caked up, watch when I show you her. Then you get Daily Victory. It's more bios that you can get along the scale, some popular X-Men characters in there, and then if you purchase that Shield support pack that I showed you guys, then you can get more Danger Room rewards. So it's like the Phoenix Feathers, the Mcron Crystals, and the Mcron Shards. You need Phoenix Feathers in order to level up mutant characters in the game. You need Mcron Shards in order to increase the mastery on mutant characters in the game, and you need Mcron Shards to do their uniforms, I believe it is. And then you get gold rewards. So let's run this mode. You can see I'm sitting at gold, and this mode is really cool because it plays out over the course of a month. So like legitimately, you'll have one villain that shows up. So right now it rotates between Jean Grey, Phoenix Force, Magneto, and Strife, Cable's twin. And so you join in the mode. You can either play the mode directly inside normal mode, where it's just like a selected few characters that you choose from, or you can play it in extreme mode, where it's like your whole entire character list that is all the way at advanced or tier 3 level, and that's it. So you can play as those characters. At this point, once you get to a veteran level in the game, the extreme mode is specifically for you, but that doesn't stop any of the, you know, like any of the lower level players from getting a tier 3 character. So the person who's sitting here, he sets the tone because he's the what you call it, I'm gonna choose. So he chose Thanos. Dude, he chose, this is why he don't know what's going on. He chose Thanos in response to his, you're basically looking at the leadership right here, where this says 50% increase of energy attack to blast types. So there you go. Thank you. The fuck? Like, it seems pretty simple, dude. I don't even know why you would choose Thanos in this mode, right? But so there you have, you can choose any of your tier 3 characters, and straight up, I will say this again, I play this mode because it's fun. I don't really care about the rewards. I legitimately play this mode for fun. So we, like, you can see there's a damage count over here to see who's the top player. Not that it matters any, because you know it is what it is. I hope these guys know to wait 5 seconds, but I doubt GHD does. So no, he doesn't know. So you there's a little trick in here so that way you can maximize damage. And you can see I'm taking off in damage because inside this game, different than inside Marvel Future Revolution, your attack animations and things like that can be canceled. So like, I don't have to stick on one skill while I'm attacking, so I can just roll directly into animations. Jesus, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Oh shit, I'm stuck. He's gonna kill me. God damn it, I hate dying, especially on stream. It doesn't make a difference because I have 7 seconds in order to revive, and I have 2 seconds before my awakening skills back up again. So it might matter right now. Let's get this damage off on him. Oh shit, we lost. Damn it. But there you go. So that mode basically, so I'm going to exit out of that mode right there, but you can see, right, from completing that mode, I literally got some dimension debris and I got 10 X gene bios. This is also raising my level up innately for my proficiency score for danger room mode, right? And so inside that mode, I can literally see where I'm placing in terms of damage. I can see my score results and stuff like that. And this proficiency, as I go up and unlock a new level, I get rewards for those. So I'm getting straight up rewards. There's no guessing game about the rewards inside here. I know what rewards I'm getting. I'm getting biometrics. I'm getting these other events inside here. Straight up, no RNG to those rewards, right? I don't have to guess around about what rewards I'm getting. So I'll typically play that mode through to its conclusion because it's worth it. 5 times, do it 5 times a day. It costs you about 20 energy in order to do, but it's worth it, right? And so that's one game mode, right? Let's see, let's jump into I'm gonna save world boss for last, but I want to show you guys something, okay? So, and this is kind of to go back. So Dave, here goes the thing, and the part where I feel, this is me saying this, I feel like the part that that I feel like the part Netmarble went for Marvel Future Revolution was bad was their implementation of characters, because the character stories, they don't pan out long enough in the gameplay to make you feel like you want to replay characters or you want to play another character because you play through the same exact story, right? Well, in this game, what they did for a lot of characters where they released these epic quests, and this is what I felt like they should have did inside Marvel Future Revolution, right? And you basically play these epic quests. So like we had Doctor Strange epic quests, Wolverine epic quests, Deadpool epic quests. This one was, who was the main one for this one? I can't remember who the main one for this one was. It was Doctor Doom. It was Doctor Doom epic quest. Then we had this was Star-Lord's epic quest, and then this one was Sentry's epic quest. So you would basically play through all of these modes, right? And you would play through a storyline, and at the end of the storyline you would basically unlock all these characters. So like, you know, I'm progressing through the story, right? And so you would progress through the epic quest story and you would unlock these characters, right? Like these characters would become playable. You would have these characters, and completing levels with these characters, growing them, allowed you to grow through the story. So you can see at the end of this, I got Sentry and I followed his epic quest. I had all these other characters, and then I would eventually get to Molecule Man and I would unlock Molecule Man, right? That was basically the way it worked. Let me see if I can show you the story modes. Yeah. So now as I play through the story, right, the story would come up and be like, hey, these are the events. Excuse me. These are the events that are going on, like Sentry's here, and we want you to do this mission here. you know, we want you to go and do this, and you would get these rewards back. Right now you can see over here to the right that these were the normal rewards that you would get, and these were rewards if you played for the deluxe package of it. Right, so like they were selling the story in two contents: the free-to-play story, that is to the free-to-play story rewards that you would get, and the play-to-play story rewards that you would get for other ones. So like Moonstone was a character that was a paywalled character, you know. 6,600 crystals was how you would unlock her, because you pay 6,600 crystals for the price of doing that story inside here. Well, now I'm going through each of these modes, right, and they're collecting rewards, and there are things that I'm needing to collect that they're asking me to use. So and along the way, I'm leveling up a character that's going to get me to tier 3. That character, well, at least for Sentry, eventually you got to tier 3. But listen to what I just said. I played through Sentry story mode, and it was a complete story that was centered around Sentry at all these levels, where there was a story specifically being told about Sentry. Sentry is still one of the most powerful characters in the game, and he was offered to the players at a free-to-play cost. Everybody got to play through the story. Everybody got to level up Sentry all the way to level 70 and got him up to tier 3, which was amazing enough alone. And I was getting back rewards throughout the whole way. You see the rewards, Ares bios, right? You can see the rewards. Like, I was getting rewards that were guaranteed. All these rewards meant something to me. And I felt like that's the way they should have did the story for the characters inside of Marvel Future Revolution. The same way Marvel's Avengers kind of introduces them, where it's like there's a complete story to follow through the chain for these characters, so that way their world feels lived in, so that way the characters that they intersect with feels lived in. And that would have been good. I think that would have been great. It would have made me want to play another character, see how they fit. Instead, I'm just playing the same goddamn story over and over again. Like, how hard would it have to been to say, hey, I'm going to release a character like Black Widow, and I'm going to give her story in relation to this whole stuff? But we don't get to see that. We get one perspective and one perspective alone, and I think they failed, because this is something that I feel like they could have really did. Not to mention, there was a reward chest that was listed inside here, right? So every time that I played the mode, and it gave me reason to go back in the modes, because I was collecting items that I was hunting for inside these modes, right? Like, I need to find this hero costume. I need to find this Dark Quinjet, these little pieces. So it made me want to go back into those other game modes that were giving me good rewards anyways. Like, so for instance, if I was looking for these hammer logos, right? These are the places where I could get them dropped. So I can go inside here and literally Legacy of Blood, I could enter this game mode, and you can see I could get rewards for playing that game mode. It's a dope ass thing. They should have put that inside Marvel Future Revolution. I don't know why they didn't. I really don't. I think they missed the mark on that one. If I have to be honest, I 100% feel like that was a place where they missed the mark. But it is what it is, you know. Like, it's something I feel they can recover from, but I feel like they need to recover from it in a, you know, a really good way. Like, it's just weird. There's so much content inside Marvel Future Revolution, Marvel Future Fight, and there's so much stuff that they could have borrowed from all of the other games that are already on the market: Marvel Strike Force, Marvel Contest of Champions, Marvel Future Fight, that they could have did this stuff. So then we jump into Squad Battle. Squad Battle is a daily reward. You can see that there's these Mandalay gem fragments. You need this to awaken characters. So like, for instance, if I go inside one of my character team selectors, you have tier 3 characters who are all the way at tier 3. That's the highest level you can get in the game. And then you have awakened characters, and you need these Mandalay gem fragments in order to level up these type characters, right? So they're like, it's pretty much like they're just a little bit below tier 3, but for some of these awakened characters, they're pretty much on tier 3 level, if not above. Like Moon Knight, Human Torch, even freaking Beta Ray Build, he's pretty much on tier 3 level. These characters are like 100% on tier 3 level, and they're pretty good. So I'm gonna go inside Squad Battle, and basically you have a requirement. So it's like, says like, hey, we're gonna play this mission, you gotta collect so many points, and you're gonna do this. So I typically always start with this one at the start of the week using my White Fox, and I'm gonna use Thor. And trust me, there's better teams, but I like to play the game for fun, and that's the really cool thing, is like, I'm not 100% competing against other people all the time. So it's just a lot of fun in that regard to me. Where is she at? There we go. I'm gonna use Valkyrie, She's a good support character. Where is my Thor? Oh, there he goes. I don't know why I was missing him. And Thor's pretty dope. I want you guys to see his costume when he comes in the game. But we'll start that. So I have her as a leadership because she's giving me debuffs and stuff like that. And Valkyrie. So we'll start with her. And so we have Thor in his Herald of Galactus uniform, which is just dope as hell in the first place, right? They could have made this uniform stronger than what it is, but it is what it is. So we'll switch out to Thor, and pretty much in this game mode, all we have to do is fight things, collect these things, and beat them up. I'm not even going to bother collecting them though, because Thor will do enough damage as is. And you can see down here, it basically says autoplay plus, right? Autoplay plus means that your characters, they seem to follow the prescribed rotation of the skills that they should be using. Meaning, like, you know, for Thor, for instance, I want to usually use my third skill to leap in, or my second skill to close the gap, my fourth skill to kind of give me an attack bonus, and then my fifth and sixth skill are my damage dealing attacks. Every character has a specific rotation to them that works best. With autoplay plus, the kind of game kind of guarantees almost that it's going to run that course as long as the skills are up on their time, and that they will use their tier 3 skills if they have them, or their awakened skills. Typically I can do about 4.5 million damage with Thor inside this game mode, which for me is fine enough. It nets me the rewards. And this is another one of those game modes where I get to play every day, all right? And the rewards that are given to me are rewards that are going to be usable. They're relevant to me. Meaning, like, at the end, I'm going to get some Mandalay gem fragments and stuff like that that was going to be there. And that reward is what I need because I'm looking at stacking up on my Mandalay gem fragments. That's it. There's no RNG to me using those Mandalay gem fragments either, the way specialization is done in the game. There's just nothing there for that. So let's see. And this mode is not particularly long. It's like 3 minutes per round. Yeah, that's it. It's like 3 minutes per round. I can run through these. I got one more thing that I want to show you guys inside of this thing that I feel like they should have added inside the thing. Kind of goes along with the storylines, right? So that way you can see how quick they could have made them, because we also have what the hell are they called? Legacy battles or some shit like that. Legendary battles. And legendary battles basically followed the movie releases. So like basically if we got a movie release that was, you know, the movie release was, you know, Black Widow, for instance, we got that. We got a movie release that was, you know, Thor Ragnarok, we got that. And they basically did like the set piece battles from those movies inside the game, which was cool. So here we are fighting against Surtur. I wonder if we'll get Surtur inside that Hell dimension. I think he would have been a cool character. Like, since we had Hela, we had Mephisto, and we had Dormammu, Surtur would have been a good character to put inside the Dark Domain. But my Thor will do some hella damage inside this mode. I'm pretty sure I can get him to do more damage if I was to play it through, but like I said, it's one of those things. I'm not competing against players necessarily. I'm just competing with myself to have fun and challenging myself in the game. So I'm challenging myself to do better points and to get better rewards. And that's it. Like, as long as I'm having fun, it doesn't really make a difference. That's the good part about Marvel Future Fight. Is I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses necessarily, so to speak. Like, when a content drop gets released, like we're getting the Phoenix Force this month, I'm not under any obligation to purchase all of the costumes inside of that, you know, that update. I'll purchase the costumes that are relevant to me, you know, like Hyperion's coming out. He's not a really favorite character of mine, you know, and unless he's like groundbreakingly meta defining, I don't really need to collect him. I collect who I want it. So I have, like, you know, I think the uniform for Cap looks cool in there. I'll probably get the Cap uniform inside that one. If they release Black Panther and they give him a new uniform that's an upgrade for him, I'd probably get that one too. Namor, but right now Wolverine, I doubt it. I don't think I'll get Wolverine. Hyperion, I don't think I'll get Hyperion. Nah, I don't think I will. And you're right, Dave. This should be about how much having fun. Like, you know, Cynic Alex pointed out, was the main reason why he felt like he was leaving Marvel Future Revolution was because he doesn't feel like he's having fun, because the enjoyment factor is taken away when the rewards that you're getting don't kind of match up with what you're doing. So like, if you don't feel like you're having rewards and you're being rewarded, then, or those rewards are good, then why keep playing it? So for instance, like you can see here, daily participation, I'm getting 19 and 10 on my fragments, right? I'm getting 40 awakening crystals. Both of these materials are needed. I know no matter what, there's a 1-to-1 ratio. I did the effort, I put in the work to get this. I'm going to get these rewards and I'm going to be able to use them on somebody. The squad reward chest, I'm going to open that up and see what I get from it. But you know, like, the rewards that's going to come out of it is going to be worth it. You know what I mean? So like, if I go, let's go inside my inbox. Not my inventory, my inbox. So if I go my inbox and I see that squad reward chest is there you go. 25 hidden tickets. That's perfect. That caps me for my dimension chest inside here. And then like, if I was to go down here, so I want to show you guys all the game modes, but some of them are kind of like, they're a little bit weird in terms of just playing. But so I'm going to show you guys some of the main ones that you should be playing. So the legendary battles sitting over here, right? You can see we got a legendary battle that was for Shang-Chi. We got a legendary battle as Black Widow, and you can see all the movies that have been released over the years, and you can see that there's a legendary battle for each of these, and they basically tell that character's story with the set battles from the movies and stuff like that over the course of those games. You're also able to accumulate, you know, free-to-play rewards. You can see some of the free-to-play rewards along there, and they have a pay-to-play option as well, where if you were going to pay for that, you would collect some other rewards. I forgot about this one. You can collect those pay-to-play options as well. I'll typically invest in those because the rewards usually are 1-to-1. They're really good reward investments for that character. So I'll typically jump inside these. I'll play the legendary battle because it's that simply and easy. You can jump in them every day and you get one of these mystic chests, and these mystic chests will drop some item or something inside here. I typically just do this one because it's the quickest one to do, and I'm just looking for the rewards from this one anyways. The mode is just like, once you play the reward and you play the story mode, it's like a good set piece, but not necessary. So we're battling Hela on the bridge. Doesn't take very long to beat her. Now, if you're not at the level that I am, it might take you a little bit of time, and you could die. Like, you could, you know, not conceivable. But then the main missions that you necessarily need to be doing outside of those is going to be the ones I'll finish up with. Dimension mission is a mission. This is something I feel they need to add inside the game. Like, if they wanted to add this inside for Blitz, I think this would be really cool. So like, if you started out playing, you basically have stages inside here. You can see I'm at difficulty level 10, right? I could play through this stage, right, and have to play the content, but there's 15 stages inside here, and I would have to run this 35 times, like, because in order to get the rewards, the full maxed out rewards, I would have to run this 35 times. Now, I could play each of those events 35 times, or I could just simply clear those 35 times. And this is what I think they need to add inside Blitz. Watch this. So I can literally go inside here, and you see I have these hidden tickets, right? These hidden tickets are going to help me get more rewards. So I'm going to say use those, and I'm going to use up to 10. So I'm going to use 10 whatchamacallits inside here, and it automatically completes the mission for me. See that? Automatically completed the mission for me. Even gave me some exclusive bios inside here, right? Gave me some bios for characters inside here, and then you can run through and you can see all the rewards that it gave you as well. So it gave me rewards, gave me points, contribution points, and now I can come back out from here and I can look at the reward schedule right here. So literally 2,800,000 gold was awarded to me inside this mode alone. I'm collecting these support tokens along the way as well, 6,500 support tokens, right? These could be like the same thing as, like, you know, they could make an Omega Point shop, for instance, right? The way they already have it, and put some relevant shit inside there. I'm getting comic cards inside here as well, 3 to 6 star comic cards. I'm getting ISO, Uru, or battle badges, right? I'm also getting custom gear, and all the way out to the end. I can collect these rewards. That's 2 million gold. All of those support shop tokens, I can use those inside my support shop, whether I want to purchase them for, you know, more biometrics for a character so I can level them up, whether I need to purchase them for materials that are also required for me to level them up. I typically always purchase these uniform kits every day. And then upgrade items inside here. Do I want to purchase more comic cards or a chance at comic cards, right? Because it's the same thing like Marvel Future Revolution. I can purchase a chance at comic cards, but 2,700 of these give me these custom gear chests, Urus, and ISO 8 chests inside here, right? Those are really good rewards inside of those. So I just do that every day. Pretty simple. Run those for the full total count of 7. And then lastly, the thing that you mostly want to play besides co-op and timeline battle, those would take a while for me to show you guys on stream. I'd probably be sitting down here, you know, streaming this for like 3 hours at this rate. But I'll show you these, and I'll probably do these at another time where I'll do them like in conjunction, because there's going to be more streams of, you know, gameplay for Marvel Future Fight coming up in the future. But I wanted to show you guys some of this stuff. And I know I need to get a better schedule for you guys, so that way, you know, I'm definitely going to do a stream later this week, like I said, for Shadowland. I'm going to schedule that for probably Tuesday. But let's jump into World Boss, because this is one of the main modes that I want you guys to see, and this is similar to Marvel Future Revolution's raid mode, right? And you can see I've got assortment of characters that I can fight inside here. At my level currently, I'm not necessarily concerned with these bosses. Doesn't mean I don't have reason to go back and play those bosses, and I'll show you why. So for instance, Supergiant is sitting inside here. Do I want to play her right now? No, I don't. But could I go and play her? Yes, I could. And you can look at the reason why. Because I can basically battle her and I can get rewards as I level up her Conqueror's level. And you can see I can unlock black antimatter, which is a material that I need to level up. And along the way, I get these freaking Conqueror's chest that is going to give me some of these premium special cards, right? Or, you know, special Uru, special ISO, battle badges are the equivalents of these. You can see the rewards in here. These rewards, no matter what I get from this battle chest, are going to be rewards that I actually want. So it just kind of makes sense inside there, right? But I don't want to battle her, and there's a reason why I don't necessarily want to battle her. So I'm going to try to reset it. There we go. Yeah, I got no. Okay, so the two I want to add right here is the two new challenges that they have, which is Null and Mephisto. And the reason why I want to battle these guys is because their rewards are a little bit better, right? So like I'm working on his Conqueror level. As I get up inside his Conqueror level, I'm still getting chests and stuff like that offer the same rewards, and then I'm getting material that I need to rank up characters. Like all of these things are tools that you need to rank up characters. But along with that, he's dropping this specific item inside here where I can see his boss. He's dropping this CCF. I need that CCF in order to tier 3 characters, right? He also has the ability to drop these mighty CTPs of energy, right? So he's been out for roughly about 9 months or something like that. I think it's been since his release, 10 months, something like that. And I can tell you, I've literally gotten 2 CTP from this mother sucker. That's crazy, because this is a top end CTP. But he also has the ability to drop these cosmic Q fragments. Now, when the daily reward is set to him, then I have a better chance at getting double rewards for this, along with this box right here, which also has relevant rewards inside there, right? This is the whole thing. So I'm going to show you one of these battles inside here. I can't use so these are teams you can only use tier 3 or awakened characters against them. I can't use this one because for some odd reason, Odin's power crashes the game. That's how I'm going to put it. Odin's power will crash the game, especially, well, not on your phone, but on emulator, it will crash the game. So these are some of the teams that I specifically use inside here. So when we do another stream, I know there's going to be players that, like, it's Sunday, so I know there's not going to be a lot of players inside here, but when we do another stream, I'll show you guys my teams that I use. But this is one of my favorite teams to use. I use characters that I like to play. Sentry's another character, my Beta Ray Bill and him, and then my own Null team that I use inside here, and then I have Mephisto team inside here. So I'm going to use Mephisto for this one right here because I really like using Mephisto a lot. So when you use those characters, you can set the level at which you want to play Null, meaning like you can see right here. So I haven't gone any higher than stage 6 just because I don't want to go any higher than stage 6. You can go as many levels up as you want to. Like I think Cynic Alex and Beast Mode are at like 29 and stuff like that. The rewards are pretty much the same throughout. It just raises the rates at which you acquire Conqueror's level, pretty much, I think it is. So you have reason to go up, but you really don't have to force yourself to go up any higher than that. So let's jump into this one anyways. I'm going to use Mephisto against him because he's pretty strong and I don't want to die on stream. You then have to set allies inside here. So I don't need her. She's a healer. Don't need her. This is typically my, no, that's not it. No, it's this one. This is typically my ally support team that I use against Null for when I'm using what you call. So you can see I have 4 ally teams and they're split across my team. So I'm going to use this one and we'll start inside this battle. So it was interesting because when they added the raids inside this game, we basically had to, they added new mechanics inside the game. So like Null was a beast and you basically had to have Pierce in order to get through and deal more damage to him. Chain hit became more important because you can see the mechanics on boss. Like chain hit isn't necessarily as important on Mephisto as it is on Null, because on Mephisto you want to be doing max damage, like defense down kind of damage. So they basically apply different sex on the boss. So like inside Marvel Future Revolution, it's the same thing. I just dodge the mechanics on the boss and I fight him. Here there's a specific mechanic to building characters or to what characters I'm going to use against this one. Null's a pretty cool boss, but he has an annoying ass mechanic too. So I'm going to transform with Mephisto. Mephisto does have a transform skill inside here. And you can see the damage I'm outputting on him. This is Null summoning his cage. He's a, oh, why did I just transform again? I pressed that button by mistake. All right, that kind of screwed me up right here. So we're gonna rotate down and we're basically trying to get Null down to about, there we go, okay, there we go. We're trying to get Null down to 35 bars of energy, or 31 bars of energy. Now he'll go into another stage, right? Like I'm against the clock trying to fight him, because if he gets too far down in the clock, then I'm screwed, because he's gonna do a stage clearing wipe on me. So now we hit this back on him, and now I need to get him down about 21 bars. Really simple with at the level that I'm at. He has his little mechanic that he's gonna do inside here. Don't want to get trapped up in that, because otherwise he puts me in a cocoon, similar to the story. Like if you read the story, you know what I'm talking about. He was putting people in cocoon and making them symbiotes. So now I'm inside here. He's gonna summon himself. No, I actually skipped that level. Jesus Christ, I did a mistake just now. And so now, there we go. I beat him. 100, easy as hell. Not too bad. I'll do these in training modes in another stream for you guys so you can see it, because like I said, there's a lot of content. But you notice inside here, my boss is giving me different things on the drops. I got 24 CCF inside here. That's pretty damn decent. I'm also getting, you know, Essence of Dimension. All of these rewards, there's no RNG to this. Like right now inside Marvel Future Revolution, the big complaint I have is that when I go play those raids, I'm getting, you know, in-game level items that are supposed to raise up my character, but then I go inside my character specialization as an RNG. So every time I fail, I've essentially wasted my time. right? Because if I go inside the raid and I spend that time completing the raid, and then I go inside my specialization to level it up to the next max, and I failed it. That was a waste of my time, especially if I paid crystals in order to do the mode multiple times. Then I really failed, because now I wasted crystals and I wasted time because of the stupid RNG mechanic. There should be no RNG mechanic to rewards that you receive, because then it invalidates the rewards if the RNG doesn't work out in your favor. So that's World Boss, and it's a good mode. I have fun doing World Boss. I wish that they added, my main complaint about World Boss is that I wish that they added more attempts to do World Boss. I get, because right now you can only do 5 of them per day to get rewards, and I get the balance of that one, but I wish they added more rewards to it, or more attempts that you could do to it. Because I would like to maybe switch around and do different bosses every day, you know, so maybe if I could do 5 of null and then you lock him out, so that way it's kind of similar to there, where okay, I can only do so many null clears, I can only do so many Mephisto clears, I can only do so many of each clear. I would really like that. Even if they took away, you know, the 5 that I could do from here, and they gave me only 3 times that I could do null and 3 times that I could do him, as long as it gave me because I would really like to play multiple bosses inside here. I think it would be fun, but it's neither here nor there, like I said. So it's one of those things. So then you have other thing. So all these things that you can complete here doesn't take away from anything else that you have in the game, because there's other modes that you can complete inside this game. Like, for instance, if I go inside here, these are the things that I can see. So you have a story mode inside this game. Yay, new story mode. And you have 4 different story modes inside here, and completing the story repetitively. This is something Marvel Future Revolution needs to borrow. Completing the story repetitively, right, literally gains me more rewards. I can literally, combine fragments inside this game, unlock chests, collect rewards from here. None of this is, random number generated after what I get with the reward. The reward I get is the reward I get. The only requirement that it tells me in here is hey, use this character, use that character, use these to increase your chance at getting better rewards. It's literally that damn simple inside this game, right? I can go across. I have Dimension Mission. You also have Dispatch Mission, which is a whole nother story mode in and of itself inside the game. And you can complete these things, and then you can acquire more rewards. I want you to see this. I'm getting 3 fragments here, getting gold inside here. I'm getting, it's really weird, because I think for years people complained about Marvel Future Fight, and now you look at Marvel Future Revolution, you're yo, bro, y'all don't really got shit to complain about, because it could be so much worse. You got Epic Quest, you got the Heroic Quest, and challenge modes. You got Squad Battle, World Boss, Shadowlands, a hell of a fun mode. This is a new mode that just came out. Arena mode, they have the inside the Omega War. This would probably be the equivalent to Omega War inside there, although it's a large scale. I don't even think my team's not involved in one this week. And then you have the various co-op modes. I'm going to do the co-op mode next week, Saturday. I'm going to do a stream, and I'm going to carry people through, because it's Galactus. And I think that would be a mode that a lot of people would find really cool inside there, because the giant boss raid, you're fighting the Sentinel Monday through Friday. They need to add another character, I think, so that way it rotates, but you get to fight him. Galactus at the end of the week on Saturday. It's pretty goddamn cool, the Galactus battle. But that's Marvel Future Fight in essence, right? I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna end the stream right here, but I'm gonna make sure in the future that I give you guys a heads up time, because I know it's Sunday. There's a lot of people are doing shit, and I'm gonna give you guys a heads up so that way you can see some of the content. One of the things I want to give you guys this week specifically, I'm gonna put a time out so that way you guys know on Tuesday I'm gonna do the Shadowland clears and try to go as high as I can inside the game mode, so that way you can see that. And then we'll do daily World War clears or something like that in the future, so that way you guys can see those as well. But I appreciate, Dave, you sticking around for the stream. Thank you so much. Appreciate the conversation as well. I hope you enjoyed seeing Marvel Future Fight, so at least you have something to compare Marvel Future Revolution to. I will promise to give you guys more Marvel Future Revolution content in the future and Marvel Future Fight content. Like I said, I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of Marvel content, and I'm going to add some other games in there that I'm currently playing, like Warframe and Destiny and Black Desert Online, as well as side pieces. And if you guys have any games that you are currently playing that you want to see, let me know. Yeah, Dave is dead today, and it was on fire yesterday. So you kind of missed out, bro. It was on fire yesterday, and we just filled in all sorts of Marvel Future Revolution and Marvel Future Fight questions. And somebody asked me for Marvel Future Fight content today because I wasn't really planning on doing Marvel Future Fight today. So, but don't worry, I'm pretty sure that'll change in the future. But I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. You should check it out, Dave. I really believe you should check it out. It's a good game. You might fall in love with it more than you currently are in love with Marvel Future Revolution, but we'll see. Let me know if you do download it, man. All right, guys, until next time, peace. Oh, don't forget to go comment on that other video that I was literally talking about, so that way you can be in the pool for the giveaway. Yeah, don't forget about it. All right, guys, until next time, peace.